The new development in a celebrity custody battle. It's a drawn-out and dramatic high society tale worthy of a plot line on Gossip Girl. But for the actress who just bid farewell to her own children this evening, today's news is heartbreakingly real. Here's ABC's Lindsay Davis.
No words at this moment. No words.
Gossip Girl star Kelly Rutherford stunned and fighting back tears after losing a bitter custody battle today in New York Supreme Court. The judge ordering Rutherford's American-born children, 8-year-old Hermes and 6-year-old Helena, to go back to Monaco immediately and continue to live with their father, German businessman Daniel Giersch.
She's very pleased that the order has been enforced.
This decision follows Giersch's accusation that Rutherford kidnapped the children when she disobeyed a Monaco court order by not putting them back on a plane to Europe last week.
From the beginning, I said I would fight for my children. I think most parents would.
This was a mother refusing to abide by a court order and forcing the father to do something that he was loath to do.
Today, Rutherford was forced to say goodbye, their paternal grandmother, taking the children directly from court to the airport.
The children seem to be doing very well. They're very happy children. They're beautiful children. And they're clearly loved by both of their parents.
Kelly Rutherford really managed to hold it together. She told the kids, "You're going to see Papa." They kissed goodbye. It's only when Kelly Rutherford left court did she appear to break down, leaving in tears.
The actress, known for playing the part of socialite Lily Vander Woodson,
what he said is that you could come home, not that you should.
A complicated yet loving mother, now left to pick up the pieces of a real-life drama. 6 years ago, when Rutherford filed for divorce, she and Giersch were supposed to share custody. But when Giersch's U.S. visa was revoked and he was expelled from the U.S., a California judge ruled the children, who were 2 and 5 at the time, should live in Monaco with their dad temporarily while he reapplied for a visa, saying the best interests of the children will be served because the relocation plan for France is the only plan that offers the possibility of nearly equal parenting time while Daniel cannot return to the U.S. But Giersch never reapplied for a visa.
This is one of the worst custody rulings ever. You have a father whose visa gets revoked, 2 parents who are both deemed to be good parents, an attorney for the kids who says the kids ought to stay here, and a judge determines that because the dad can't come to the United States, that the kids ought to go with him?
Rutherford expressed her pain then on ABC's The View.
They're in France. I last saw them about a week ago. I mean, they were supposed to start school the next day. My little girl said, you know, I want to come home, Mama. I want to come back to New York.
Rutherford says all the legal fees and trips to see her children led her to file for bankruptcy in 2013. All of this taking its toll, as she told me in April.
Are you more frustrated or angry or sad?
I could sit here and tell you how often I cry to not being able to take them to school, pick them up from school, dress them, smell them, hug them.
And since then, Rutherford made claims Giersch had stopped her from visiting the children.
I had flown all the way over there. The kids were expecting to see me. I was expecting to see them. And I wasn't allowed to.
A claim Giersch's lawyer refutes.
He has been very generous about his allowance of access to her and the facilitating of her access.
Last month, Rutherford was in better spirits.
It's emotional, it's incredible. We're all a little jet-lagged and happy, and Helena learned to ride her bike in the park yesterday, so it was really exciting.
After a court in Monaco ruled that the kids should spend several weeks of summer vacation with her.
I think what people don't understand is this is a victory for me, obviously, because their father has only let me see them 11 days this year.
Her plight catching the attention of celebrities like Kim Kardashian, who tweeted, "I don't know you, but as a mom, I feel your pain." Rutherford even lobbied President Obama to intervene, her petition garnering over 100,000 signatures. However, 2 weeks ago, the White House responded saying they're declining to comment on it due to the ongoing legal proceedings.
It's very hard for the kids and I. It's been kind of cruel in a way. Because, you know, we just want to see each other and be together, and they're very young.
Last Friday, Rutherford was supposed to return the kids to the custody of their father, but she refused.
None of us expected this to go on this long. I trusted the court that this was going to be temporary. We all agreed it would be temporary. I trusted their father that he would live up to his agreement that it would be temporary, and 3 years has not been temporary.
It is a drastic measure. It means that the children are being withheld and their whereabouts are unknown.
In response, Giersch's lawyers invoking emergency jurisdiction, asking a judge to order Rutherford to return the children.
She was not going to comply with the agreement that the parties had made.
But today, Giersch's attorney says he's thrilled with the ruling.
He's a loving father. He's very excited to have his children back.
I think when you look at the totality of this case, it's a total miscarriage of justice. She has been placed in a complete and total no-win situation.
In your estimation, does this just saga continue? When does this end? What's next?
Technically, they still have shared custody. The question's going to be what happens as a result of this latest incident. Is that going to change anything?
Rutherford and Giersch will next face off in a Monaco court in September to address custodial decision-making and possibly more, like whether the kids can spend time with Rutherford in the U.S.
He would be well advised to be concerned about allowing them to come back here unless proper protections were in place.
An uncertain future for this fractured family.
A move to Monaco may be necessary at some point if she wants to spend a lot of time with her kids. It's just a horrible situation.
One that likely won't end anytime soon.
It's not what I would have expected at all. And, you know, my kids have been through a lot. I've been through a lot. I'd like nothing better than to have this resolved for everyone's best interest.
For Nightline, I'm Lindsay Davis in New York.